Do you think my magazine appeals to the 15 and 14-year-olds and why?
I do. The magazine looks really creative. It's got a real strong picture as the front cover. I like the fact that your model's not looking straight at the audience because that's conventional, which works really well. The fact that you've put the charts right on the front cover works really well because all the young children are up to date with the new music and they'll know exactly what's going to be on the top 10. For the contents page, the text is really creative and really fun. It's not real serious and bold like Enemy or something like that, which means it can appeal to your audience. And again, the picture's not looking directly at the audience again, so yeah, I think it works really well.
Do you think my colour scheme creates continuity, and how does it do this?
It does through your house style. The fact that you've got black, gold, white in there, it's run all the way through, which works really well. Your imagery as well, your contents page and your double page spread imagery, they're both the same sort of colour scheme, and that works really well as well. The text is just continuous all the way through, so it looks really professional.
Does my magazine follow conventions of original music magazine?
It does, in the fact that you know exactly what your title says, your headline, which is Pulse, yet that's still behind the model, which works really well because a lot of magazines do that nowadays. You've got the barcode in the bottom left-hand corner, and that's really bold and straight out there, so you know that it's a magazine that you've got to pay for. I like the idea that you've got two different sections in your contents page with the features and fashion, because magazines such as Enemy and Vibe, they do that as well, so that's conventional. And you double page spread, it works really well because you've got the image on the left hand side and the writing on the right, so that works really well. That's the same as sort of Lady Gaga type interviews, which is looking professional as well.
Do you think my magazine shows a clear relationship with my chosen genres, which was R&B and hip hop?
Yeah, stereotypically I think the genres use gold and black quite a lot, such as Jay-Z with all his chains. I think it works really well because you've got that bold black and white cover with the gold writing, and then your contents pages are exactly the same, so it works really well. And the fact that you've got your fashion column and that's showing fashion that's related to your R&B genre, that pushes it even further, encourages the audience to read that.
What do you think works well with my magazine?
Personally, I think your text is working really well. The fact that you've positioned it in the right place and your model's always looking towards sort of a text or at the audience, it works really well. Your interviews are in the right place. You've got all the interviews and you've done that in a different colour for each question to your writing, so that it looks really good.
What would you change about my magazine if you could, and why?
I think the only thing that stands out to me is maybe putting an underlining on your title or adding something around the pulse area. That's the only thing I'd really change because it's just on its own a bit, but other than that I think it looks good.
Okay, thank you.